Oh, we just had a week of rain, and I was really hoping to get the bottom row of this done before this happened, but I only got 2 days of dry before it rained, and then it rained for a week. So yeah, I got mud down the bottom here. Hopefully it's not that much. I mean, whatever, I just got to get in, scoop it all out, clean out that part so I can, you know, finish this row. Alright, it wasn't as bad as it looked. It was just a thin film of clay down there. So I sprayed this part off with some water down there. Got the mold in, and it looks like it fits perfectly. Man, I did a really good job on that. Oh, good job, Jamie. Oh, and the sun is a-blazing. Man, lately it's like so hot or so rainy. Whatever though. I mean, in the shade it's actually pretty comfortable. It's just, I don't have any shade here. Okay, let's just go. So this morning I came up here to do my usual add one section to this water tank. The thing is full of water. I can't believe it. This is like 1 meter deep. Now it did rain a lot last night, but it did not rain 1 meter, which means water's getting in from the outside. Water does pool all around out here, so yeah, if it can get in here anyway, it would. So yeah, there's definitely some kind of little holes and stuff, but that's okay. Once this is finished, I'm gonna smear all around the edges, fill in any little gaps, because you know, like down here wherever there's cracks, sometimes there's a little gap, and I know there are a couple at the bottom. Anyway, just kind of impressive though that it filled like 1 meter. That's crazy. If the kids find out about that, they're definitely going to want to jump in. I don't want them wrecking the concrete, so I think I got to keep them out of there. My water tank here is looking great. It's got some water in it, and I think I'm going to take advantage of that water and use it to wash the walls. And I'm going to get in there and seal it up, all the gaps. Like you can tell, it's been leaking through here. I can tell that because there's clay stains coming in from outside, not above that, so it's clearly leaking through there. Anyway, wherever the seams are between, you know, the concrete sections, I'm going to smear mortar in there, but first I need to clean it all out. And I could wait until, you know, this is finished, but you know, it's going to be a whole other row higher. It's going to be a lot harder to get in and do all that. So I'm going to do up as much as I can right now, and then when I get it finished, I should be able to just reach over and do the top little edge. All right, first get all the clay off. There better not be any monsters in here. I put this fiberglass thing here, hoping I can pour water on here and it'll go far enough away that it's not going to come back and then, you know, seep back in. So let me just check that it's working. Okay, looks like the water's going away. Marvelous. Get my bucket. I'm getting a bit of backwash here. This reminds me of when I was a kid playing in the gutters in front of my house. I want to make sure I get all the crap off the bottom. So I take one of these, put it down upside down with air still in it, and then I tip it. The air rushes out and it sucks up, you know, anything down there. and I can get all the rocks and stuff. Yeah, rocks. Whew. What did you do today, Jaimie? 650 deep knee bends. Oh yeah. Alright, this is about 50% sand, 50% cement, and enough water to make it, I don't know, peanut butter. And I'm going to go in here and start smearing it around. And I could make up some stories about how I'm going to use my tools and not get my hands in it, but I'm just going to do it with my bare hands. It just works better. Alright, that should cover all the leaks, I think. As anyone who uses cement knows, when you're using bare hands, you gotta be quick because it's corrosive and abrasive, you know, like everyone's ex-wife. These concrete forms are working out really well. And this is fiberglass mesh. I keep it on the outside. Presuming there are no weather delays, 3 more days and I'll have the last row up. I think I'll just do 1 more row. That'll be plenty high. Better go get some more rocks and sand though, which are way over at the other end of my island in my loading dock, because I'm going to be ready to do the floor soon. Alright, I believe that is the top height. You know, it's like, it's up to my, almost up to my hips. So there's still going to be a cap on top of that. And I have 2 more pieces. One here, one there, and then do the top. But while that's going, I can start working on the plumbing. I've got some pipes over here. I don't remember. Okay, I know what this 3-inch pipe is. That's the toilet go away. Then these other 2 pipes, what did I get those for? Oh, I know. Yeah, I wanted just some smaller drains for like I want to drain in the bathroom floor, drain for the sink. Yeah, that's about it. Those don't have to be a 3-inch pipe. It's not gonna be any poop going through there or anything. Yeah, and I think the drain from the toilet is gonna go into a septic system thing. But the drains from the, like from the floor and from the shower, you know, which are just gonna be like right here, I think they're just gonna go down and empty out into, there's like kind of a little pit right here where these banana trees are growing out. They're actually plantain trees, white plantain trees. There's some plantains on some of them. I can't see it from here because I cut all this out a little bit. Anyway, those plantain trees are doing pretty well. And if I have the drain from the sink and the shower and the sink, the shower, and the floor all come into here and just dumping into the little pit of compost nonsense that feeds these trees, then it should help feed the trees. And I could have the toilet just dump right into there, but then it'll be all stinky and gross. So I'll have some kind of processing unit. I need a pounder to do some pounding.
Hey, Jaimie.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the blue one for the whole thing?
It doesn't make a big enough hole. That's what this one does.
Well, then why didn't you use the ones with the plastic thing on them with the point and that have
Oh, jeez, the Forstner bits. Oh, God, you're right. Yes, those. Here, find one that fits this hole. Okay, carefully, carefully. There we go. So. Oh, that's some hardwood. Okay. Maybe one screw is all I need. That was pretty hard to get in there.